the over-under on them allowing us to film anything?
Over-under. I'm so bad at those, like, yeah, I'm bad at odds. I'm like, wait, so if I say 5, does that mean, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 40% they're gonna let us film. When you start to work with bigger companies, corporations and whatnot, it's funny because from the creative side and like brand side, we know that budgets are insane and that they'll spend or pay whatever it is that they want in order for it to make sense. From the services side, they act like you don't exist. And they act like you don't have employees and like this is the biggest opportunity for you in the world. Not always. But oftentimes when we get hit up to do this kind of stuff, they end up strong-arming us into lower prices. And it usually ends up becoming more difficult or more of a hassle. Thankful for the opportunities, but oftentimes it kind of becomes a pain. I'm not saying that I don't want the companies to continue to call or whatever, but I am saying that I wish that they would understand more, that it's not just like we still have employees, we still have things we need to do, we still have services, we still got to pay rent. You know, we don't have the infrastructure. Most of us don't have the infrastructure, and yeah, so we don't got that. Oh, I'm coming into campus. You know what time it is? Every day is Mocha Monday. We're at Nike headquarters. My old job. Worked here for like almost a decade, and we are serving coffee for a diversity, equity, and inclusion thing. Shout out Lisa Rogers. Lisa always looking out. That's our old admin. Back when I was in core performance, she always made sure that I was heard. Shout out Lisa for always suggesting that they hit me up whenever there's an opportunity to do coffee things. So.
For diversity.
Yeah.
Which is what I mean.
So I would say probably roll in without it on, and then we'll ask them to get in there. Okay.
You know what it is. It's out here slinging the drips.
Hey, what time we been up since?
Been up since like 5:30.
5, 4.
Just out here grinding.
Oh, okay.
How are you? Good. I'll take a little coffee with a... You guys have like almond milk or something like that? Yeah, that'd be great.
Lattes, man. Yeah? Lattes.
Signature stuff.
Okay.
Signature product.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I know a lot of people do.
I know. I saw a lot of people already. Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Doing good, man. You doing
Yeah,
good.
thank you, bro. Yeah.
Shay, we're talking big.
Okay.
What is this?
Have you tried the coffee? I know you're the guy.
Have you tried it? Oddly enough, I haven't though.
Dude, I almost started panicking for real. I was sitting there like, yo, I swear I just made this turn and it took me somewhere else, bro. And I went around the same spot like 3 times. So I ended up just following a car. I was just like, bro, I hope you don't think I'm weird, but we need a way out. We gonna figure this out.
So we gonna find a way.
Yeah, we gonna find a way.
Let me see y'all. Y'all did a good job. Sorry, Terrell.
Did not mean to steal your dappers.
All right, man. I'm gonna see. No, it's good.
It's love you get around here, you know?
Hey, man, y'all did good today.
Oh, thanks.
I pulled up. I was like, oh man.
Don't ever
I was
do
here,
that.
all I gotta do is shake hands and kiss babies. A lot of people who I worked with, like we were at the same like peer level, all in the same category, mainly all in core performance, where are like now all directors. Like I said, I never really wanted to leave. I just felt like I had to go, like it was my time. Everybody has a different experience. Of course, there's great people everywhere. My team when I worked in core was really great. Can't say the same about some of the leadership on that team, but these are all things that I would also say to them to their face, and I have. But then there were people in there who I would immediately go back to work for and with, so. But a lot of people who were on that core team are now like directors, and so it was like, it's crazy to see all of them in there and just being like homies and being like, dog, you're a big boss now. They're like, nah, man, I'm just the marketing director of all geos global. I'm like, it's a big job, dog. You know, I just made that up, but it probably is a real job. But yeah, all right, off to this photo shoot. We did a collab. It's a local brand called True. They do backcountry snow gear, mainly for like skiers. But we did a snowboard gear collab with them, and it released early October. But in our conversations early on with like what would a collab look like between us, all that stuff. One of the things I said was we talked about equity. Their question was why do black people not really go to the mountain that much? And I talked about like cost and all that stuff. But then one of the things we also talked about was fit of gear. And so for me, they actually made most stuff I can wear 2X. Like this is a 2X. I got 2X pants on, whatever. But like they made a 3X because the majority of the gear fits really slim people, white people mainly. They made me a 3X, but then I guess they decided to move forward with adding a 3X to their line, so which is pretty tight. Because now, like a lot of times you hear women who wear like bras and stuff like that, like they say like cute stuff doesn't come in bigger sizes, and so it's true. Like when you got to bigger sizes, it'd always just be like all black or gray. And so now it looks like maybe we might get some good colorways in some bigger sizes, but they asked me to come out and shoot the 3X stuff that they're going to add to the line. So.
Our first model for Triple XL.
That's right.
We have 3 colors: black and ginger, stargazer. I was gonna try to get you in 2, black and ginger. But we'll see if we have time.
It's part of me becoming a plus size male model. I gotta
54.
I gotta have my measurements.
Actually, hold this right where your crotch starts.
Is that like all the way up, or
like up where your leg terminates into your body?
when your leg terminates into your body?
I don't know how to do this one first, and then hop in your boots.
Do you want me to put the? Then I put it on. It's gonna be tight. And I'm gonna be like, never mind. How you been? I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Shoot, I want these too. Chris, let me get these.
Is that today? Yeah.
I can't go on the weekends because weekends are busy, but also weekends suck. I'm like, am I walking to the other one? I'm like, okay.
Well, we're doing the. So remember, like the front shot is just you kind of acting natural, looking at the camera. Yeah, quick.
That's the opposite of what I need.
Nice. I asked you a couple more in there. Maybe hit your mark, just go on it, and we'll do a few just in place.
Okay.
I feel like we got some walking ones in there.
You didn't like it out? But so people know that it's available.
Open.
All right, super good. All right, move around a little in there.
And my philosophy to a good roast is just roasting it with love, and then also the other philosophy to it is just like letting the coffees do its thing, because the coffee has a mind of its own, honestly. If you try manipulating it to taste the way you want it to taste, it's not going to happen, because each coffee has its own unique flavor profile. So you just let it do its thing, and then add love to it. That's what makes it good. Over any time. So I'm going to approach it similar to how I approach crossover, just because they're both fermentation process and they're the similar batch sizes. And I'll just have to, I won't really know where the coffee's going to go until I drop it. So unknown at this point. You can already tell by this graph that this is more dense than the crossover, so I'm going to want to apply more heat to it. So we'll see if that works. We won't really know until we cup it. usually first crack happens around this time. Just not hearing it could mean that I didn't apply enough gas or enough heat to it. That was first crack. But typically there's a range of when first crack happens, and when I miss that window, I start to freak out a little bit, but we're fine. It's hot. We're good. So like, since this is a new coffee I've never roasted before, it's kind of like just the first roast, you kind of hope for the best, and then you cup it and just see how it tastes and make adjustments from there. It smells kind of earthy. Okay, that smells like beer. So it's just an IPA process. I'm gonna pull it because it has malts and hops in it, so it makes sense that it has like a similar smell to like an IPA. And then we'll cup this in a couple of days and just see where it goes. And then if I need to make adjustments from the roast I cup, then I'll make adjustments.
Is to build a gingerbread drip whip.
A gingerbread what?
A gingerbread drip whip. It's gonna make
Identical.
sense. Yeah.
Identical. We had been asking like for the last couple weeks about doing night market, Portland night market. We used to do it. That's actually, last time I think we did it was like 2017 or maybe 2018. But after we agreed to do night market, maybe, I don't know. So we ideated around it. We decided that we would do a Deadstock Christmas scene, Wheezy's workshop, but I'm not a Christmas guy, so that we had to like really think about that one. And then after all that was all good to go, we got it figured out. We got a phone call from Wyden and Kennedy to come over and serve coffee for a memorial. It's gonna be a pretty good sized event. I asked for how many people. I was thinking it'd be somewhere near 500. They said 2,000. Yeah, so we're preparing for both of those things right now. So Neilani is gonna be working on the gingerbread drip whip.
We've got some gold coins, which are gonna be our rims. And I got piping tips. You know, something like, it's gonna work out. Pink, you feel me? This is progress pick. And then I just have to do the same exact thing again on the other side. Easy. Easy.
Oh, y'all don't know about Lake Deadstock? Lake Deadstock is it perennial? Is what? This. Not right. How many oat milks you put in here?
Three oat milk cases, 3 whole milk cases.
Okay. I just got back from my meeting. Don't really have time right now. I gotta pack all this up, head to the memorial. Then we gotta get ready for night market. Neilani over here putting in mad work on the gingerbread drip whip. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things. See y'all next week.